from 12 Social 1. First of all, I'm so sorry for the messiness behind me. This is my room, this is where I sleep, and anyway, that's my uniform. Anyway, I'm distracted. Um, Thank you for Mr. Rama to give this assignment. I mean, for someone who likes to talk, it's probably easier for them, but and capable of speaking English, but for someone who doesn't, it's a little bit of trouble. Anyway, I was thinking of another topic. The one that I like is criminal behavior analysis. I want to talk about criminal behavior before, but then I don't want to memorize things. I don't want to like write things down and I have to memorize them and like video it. I don't know. I want something that I can talk directly to the camera. I don't need to write down anything. I don't need to like memorize everything. I just need to be talking and be comfortable and be me. And I'm so sorry if you're surprised that I actually talk a lot, because I did talk a lot. For you, I'm kind of like a little so I don't talk a lot. Anyway, this is a lot of rambling. It's 1 minute already. What I'm going to talk about is something that already happened to me, that I experienced it, so I able to talk a lot about it. The first thing that I want to talk about, and this is not like there's a second thing or third thing. I mean, maybe like this is only one. Anyway, the thing that I want to talk about is I was losing my confidence once. Not once, but I was losing my confidence, and it was happened when I was junior high school, elementary school. Back then, I was having like a trouble with my life. Let's say I do cutting. I cut my hand, and it's happening to me before, and it's the thing that happened to me. It's like it's something that is very big. Like I don't know how to talk about it. Back then, when elementary school, I wasn't a popular girl. I wasn't smart. I wasn't beautiful. I mean, like, for some people who like guy, like starting to like guy in that moment, it's kind of like a little bit difficult for you when you're not beautiful, you're not smart, you're not popular. It's a little bit of a trouble. Back then, because I have a lot of acne, and I remember that my friends told me, because the guy that I like doesn't like me because I have a lot of acne. And for me, like right now, I don't have acne, I just have the scars, but like this is like the journey of my life, because like sometimes I don't want to erase it, but I feel like I want to erase it, but if I erase it, then I erased like the journey of my life. But like it's just a little dilemma. And yeah, I lost the confidence back then, and then I have the trouble with my dad. Like my dad wasn't around. He isn't around until now. It just we barely meet each other. I barely texted him. I barely called him. When I text him when I really need something, it's not something that like a child and their parents, like the usual child and parents. It's kind of like, yeah, I mean, like a lot of people said, like a daughter really close to her dad, and I'm kind of like, that's not me, but like, yeah, I feel like a little jealous of that. But yeah, that's one of the problem. That's one of the reasons why I lost my confidence, and back then it was a little trouble, a little like a big trouble, because I'm like depressed by it, because I'm jealous of my friends, and I know it's jealousy, it's not good for you, but like as a human, we could be jealous, and I'm jealous of my friends, when they're like their dad, like pick him or her up from school, and like I never been there. I almost graduated and like almost finished the school, and I've never been that, so I don't know. Yeah, I lost the confidence back then, and the reasons why I gained it back, I don't want to say having a boyfriend really gained my confidence back, but like fix the problem. I do have a boyfriend. It's been 3 years with him, and it's been like a great years, I could say, but like relationship's not as good, so there's a bit of a like up and down, but like it's fine. I don't want to say like having a boyfriend is fixing my problem, but having a boyfriend fix some of my problems. Like I'm not alone. I have someone to talk to. At least I have someone who I can trust. I can share, not everything, because even though I share everything, even though I talk a lot, I'm not sharing a lot to my boyfriend. I'm not sharing a lot to my sister. Like I keep it to myself. That's actually maybe the reason why I kind of like having a trouble with my mind, because I really struggling in my mind. Like my head, a lot of things like happen in my head, and I'm kind of like starting to like struggling with my mind, and it's actually a terrible idea. But yeah, having him like I'm not alone and stuff, but having a boyfriend also make another problem, that it's not really like a big problem, but it kind of like fixing it. But the only thing that I really changed, like the thing that I personally like feel something's changed, when when you're losing your confidence, you look at a mirror, it's very difficult for you to look at the mirror and you're like, you again, boring, you have to make something different about yourself. I don't want to say like you have to make like a surgery with your face, changing your cheeks or like stuff. It's like the dangerous stuff. No, but if you like makeup, you do makeup. I personally like makeup, but I'm not the person who wear it most. Like all of the day, I wear it a lot. No, but I'm kind of person who really likes to try at home and like erase it after it. Um, I really like coloring my hair. If I'm not wearing these, I actually have a red hair, like a cranberry red hair. And I know it sounds really crazy because like, why are you coloring your hair when nobody see? Everybody not seeing your hair, maybe just like some of the family, my boyfriend when he comes to my home. But the important person who will see you, it's yourself. When you look at the mirror, you find something interesting at you. I know it sounds really crazy, but when you find something nice about you and you see like, oh yeah, I like the hair. When you look at the mirror and you feel like, I don't know, it's happened a lot of people or not. But like when you see the like in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, that's my hair. Like that's a cute one. I happen to feeling that way, so I had changed things that maybe not everybody will see, or it's not satisfy a lot of people, but it satisfies me. It's good. It's great for me. Like I feel great. I feel coloring my hair. I feel great, and I feel confident about it. Even though a lot of people doesn't see it, but that's actually the thing that maybe you can do. Other than that, I really like to sing. This is my studio. I sing a lot in this room, and I like to read a novel on that bookshelves. I have a lot of novel, and I read the novel. And I like to watch TV, but sometimes I watch TV from my phone. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do. It's different to everybody. If you like to draw, you can just draw whatever you want, anytime. If you like to study, you can study anytime. If you really like to talk like this, I don't really know how to, but me personally, when I really like to talk a lot, and I really like to speak English in my home. Not every time though, but I like to, when you do things like writing things, or when I'm doing something, I always speak about it. Like when I grab something, I speak in English. Sometimes it's not like really like speak out, but sometimes I speak in my heart and stuff. Oh my god, this is 9 minutes. Great. I wasn't really paying attention. I'm like, that's 9 minutes. And anyway, yeah. I don't really know what to talk about else. I really want to talk about my relationship, but it will get too long, and I'm scared if you're bored. And I'm scared, I'm scared that you will be bored. And I'm scared this is boring or stuff. I'm sorry that my face is like a mess, because I just got home from school and like my face is like oily everywhere. And I'm so sorry for the background once again. This is like my bed, so messy. Sorry, not a girl. Yeah, and that's my bedroom. That's my the room. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying, just thank God if you're enjoying. And I'm sorry for the grammar if I speak too loud or too quick. Anyway, this is already 10 minutes. So thank you and have a good day.